Okay, so let's be honest, at this point do we even really need an introduction for this? I mean, you already know the story. There are thousands of items on Roblox, and some of them are a little bit more affordable than others. Whoa, wait a second here. Running a little bit of clickbait today because we are actually not talking about these items. Instead, we're going over the top 5 most overpriced items on Roblox in my opinion, but we're going actually items. So it looks like we have a little bit of work to do. Much better. Now, honestly, going into this video, I very much underestimated just how many overpriced non-limited items there actually are on this website. You have items like the Birds of a Feather top hat, which cost a staggering 5,000 Robux. Then you have the Goggle series, which are 5,000, and the Kaiser Helm, which is 2,750. These are sort of like the 3 honorable mentions I came up with for this video. By the way, some of these are actually pretty rare if you go and look through the catalog, so if you have a bit of Robux left over and you want to get something that may profit potentially if it goes limited, just look at the Birds of a Feather top hat here. Seriously, 33 sold? Now starting off this video, we're looking at the Extreme headphones, and this was kind of a harder pick for me because I actually like this item. In fact, this is one of my lesser and well-known favorite items on Roblox. But there's one thing wrong with it, of course, and that's the price point of 7,500 Robux. In fact, this is only sold 385 because I believe it went on sale for like 2,000 at one point. If for some reason you want to pay the price point, I'd say it's almost worth it. Just for the looks. I mean, these are some of the most cool, just interesting looking headphones on Roblox in my opinion. Just look at this, it's a barbed chain with some spikes basically on earmuffs. It's very unique looking and very menacing. But again, that price point of 7,500, I would probably be crazy enough to buy it, but for the average Roblox player, would you pay 7,500 Robux for this thing? I think not. Next up, we're looking at the Horns of Magma Wrath, which are currently selling for about 7,000 and are valued at about, I'd say this is probably a 6,500 item, but it has a wrap of 5,600. Anyhow, this is another item that even in this state I don't really understand the price, but why are we looking at it, Vivian? That's because of the Horns of the Frozen Face, which this is a fairly recent item actually, but I actually forgot this even existed. So yeah, this is just the frozen version of that flame one we just looked at, and I don't think it looks too good, to be honest. It just looks kind of weird. It's kind of a cool concept, you know, horns with a crown connected, but yeah, it just looks kind of weird. I think someone might actually be able to come up with a cool combo for it, though. Still, like, I think the original one is overpriced, so for the price point of 5,000 Robux, yeah, no thank you, I'll save my money. Next up, we have the Melted Gold Jeweled Crown, which is actually a leftover item from the April Fool's Day 2012 hack or database breach, and this one was never taken off sale for some reason, so you can still buy this. Now, this is a rather small crown. I like the concept, but look at this, you can't even see it on my character. It's so small, and the thing about these small crowns is no one's going to wear this alone. But if you can't even see it behind my hair here, what's really the point? And for 5,000 Robux, I can't even believe 104 people have actually bought this thing. Sword Packs, one of the most popular series on Roblox. And perhaps actually more popular than the original Sword Pack lies a classic Sword Pack throwback. And boy, are there a lot in the classic Sword Pack throwback series. So for our next pick, we're diving into the notoriously expensive world of Blue Steel. So that means for our next pick, we have the Blue Steel Sword Pack. And, I see a problem here. Okay, so I mean, it's just a sword pack. It doesn't look bad, but sword packs aren't my favorite thing. But come on, Roblox. But come on, Roblox. 10,000 Robux? I can't even believe 189 people have actually bought this thing. Even if you want it for the rarity of 189, this isn't even worth it. I mean, come on. We showed the flower top at the start, which of course had 39. And for my last pick, we're diving into the wonderful world of shutter shades, some of the most underappreciated facial accessories on Roblox, in my opinion. And boy, are there a lot of them. But back in 2016, Roblox decided to make another pair of shutter shades out of materials. And for the other material shades, we have the blue steels, which are sitting at about 787 Robux right now, and we have the bombastic, which are sitting at about 1,300. So what do you think this last material is, and what do you think the price point is? Well, if you said Otterite, you're correct. These are the Otterite shutter shades. And if you guessed the price point of only 5,000 Robux, you're also... Wait a second, 5,000 Robux? Yeah, the price point on this thing is not pretty. No, I don't really like red or Otterite, but they don't look too bad, which is just a shame because 5,000 Robux? Really? There's better things you can spend with your money. And I mean, I guess the perfect thing to end this video on is with the fact that these somehow sold 262 times. Why?